Hey, how's it going? This is James Bryson, just here to present another video for you. It's something encouraging, something lighthearted, something to really stir you up, like in these times of quarantine. The message I want to speak to you about is out of Leviticus chapter 6, verse 13. And it says, "A fire shall always be on the altar, and it shall never go out." Moses was actually given specific instructions by God to give to Aaron. And he said every morning, make sure you put wood on the altar to keep it ablaze all day. And really, this is a great picture about Christ's love for us. Christ's love will never burn out. There's no sin that can actually make Christ's love burn out. There's no lust patterns in your mind that can make Christ's love burn out. There's no pride that can make Christ's love burn out. There's no deceit or envy that can make Christ's love burn out. Christ's love will always be burning on the altar for humanity. It says even when we were sinners, Christ still died for us in 1 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 21. God died for those who were being dragged through the mud, those who had secret sin and overt sin, those who had habitual sin and sin of moderation. Christ's love will never burn out for you, for me, for us. One of my favorite scriptures in the Bible is coming from Romans chapter 8, verse 35. And it says, "Who shall separate us from the love of Christ? Shall tribulation or distress or persecution or famine or nakedness or sword or peril?" Verse 36, it says, "As it is written, for thy sake we are killed all the day long. We are accounted as sheep for the slaughter." It was crazy, like the perception of believers was that we were like sheep to the slaughter. Like we were defenseless. Like we had no shepherd. Like we were just loosely, aimlessly, just roaming around, ready to be devoured by life challenges, by the intellectuals, by people who are more prestigious, by those who have more money, by those who have more influence or power. Like Christians were perceived to be this way. But then God gives us a measure of encouragement in Proverbs, Romans chapter 8, verse 37. And it says, "Nay, in all these things we are more than conquerors through him that loves us." In other words, we're not just sheep roaming aimlessly in this world, ready to be devoured by the enemy. But not only are we conquerors, but we're more than conquerors. We excel in every aspect that we do. We have a measure of spiritual excellence that all believers have. But a lot of times we don't tap into it. We actually suppress it because maybe we live in a measure of fear. Maybe there's something in your life that God wants you to do, but yet because of your insecurities, you feel like you're not capable. And God's message to you and to us today is that we are more than conquerors. We're not just roaming around waiting to be devoured. And the reason why we're more than conquerors is because it's Christ's love that is burning on the altar for us continually. His love is burning for you. It's burning for us. And God wants you to know that regardless of where you've been, where you're going, His love will be burning on the altar for you. So God bless you. Continue to be encouraged. Continue to like. Continue to subscribe. Please, just show love. We love to hear your comments. We love to hear your feedback. Hey, we're a family. I want you to come and join my family. All right, y'all take it easy. God bless. I just want to thank you so much for watching the video, and I want to introduce you to somebody who's extremely important to making this whole thing happen. And he's a great friend. He's actually a disciple. He's a man that he comes out to the Bible studies and he does a great job. And we call him the cameraman, the doctor himself, Brandon.
How y'all doing?
Hey, so, thank you so much, man, for everything that you do. Continue to do it. I know some of you are wondering how was he able to get his shirt on with that big head. Sometimes things scientifically, are considered to be miracles after you do it. I don't want to do that. I said
scientific miracles. I love it. Alright.